Hey YouTube, it's your boy McStagger here, and welcome back to another episode of RLCraft. And in the last episode, we took on and destroyed, well, I wouldn't say destroyed, but we took over and made a sky island our base. Now, I just cut off a little bit of traveling here, so that you wouldn't have to see me kind of struggling, trying to get to land without dying. So here I am on land, with my items intact, kinda. And so we're just gonna explore and see what we can find, because I really would like to have a nice respawn point before I die again and lose all that progress. So I can't log my progress right now. So I'm gonna have to be as careful as possible, or hear me out. Hear me out. Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me? You hearing me? We permanently praise the RLCraft RNG gods for giving us a permanent Luxortron, a permanent Waystone. Finally, we have a place that we can kind of call a permanent home. After all this time, after all the deaths, we finally have a place where we can sort of burn to death, because this is the desert, and desert bad. Yeah, now we can make a house. We can settle in, and I'm thinking we'll want to sort of, well, we won't have to worry about dying too far away from here, at the very least, now that we've got a permanent respawn. And goodness, the lag. Goodness gracious. Alright, well, I'm about to die from heat. I need to get myself under a ground before I die of heat exhaustion. I actually don't know how deep I'm going to need to go, but I'm pretty sure I need to go kind of deep to make sure that I don't die of heat exhaustion. Oh, of course there has to be an ore here. Please don't turn into anything that will murder my face. Okay, that's good. Cool. Okay, at one point will you no longer be burning? Okay, right about here. Interesting. Okay, you know what? This might be a little bit risky, but I'm just gonna go ahead and make my base of operations right here, and then hopefully nothing will catch me off guard, but I really don't think I will be quite as lucky anymore, now that I've got myself a thingamajig to now allow me to permanently be able to spawn there. The really annoying part will be trying to get back down to my base. These damn things. You think you can conquer me now that I've got a permanent spawn? Yeah, they're gonna kill me a lot of times. They're gonna kill me over and 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 over. Because that is the name of the game. It is real life, and we craft in real life. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and fast forward to the point where I have a suitable room. Alright, now with a temporary spot, or at least temporary 8x8 to fill our space, let's just now create us a chest-a-roni, and then store all of our items, and we will be in some very good business, considering that I will have lots of resources to play with. Kinda, but not really. But at least enough to get me in a good foot. I believe so, at least. With that, now I should probably actually sleep off the night before anything bad happens. So let's just go ahead and get that done. Alright, now that I have slept through the night, through the night, let's go ahead and just smelt up the ore that we have. Why are you opening inventory when you're trying to do the other thing? The furnace and the smelting and the ore. Do what I ask of you, please. Alrighty. Now I could outfit this place with stone or limestone. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm not quite sure what I am looking for. But now let's go ahead and make a way out of this place. And with that, we've reached the surface. I think the plan here is to actually kind of get a nice little kind of overarch and then like a little room, of which can then be used as a way of blocking out mobs. Because I would definitely want to keep them out of my base at the very least. So let's just go with the room of 3 by 3. So the door would be like halfway around here. Not like that. But you get the idea. Just like a door here, and then the rest of it. Excuse me. Is there something here? Ah, that's fine. It frickin' disappeared on me. So you get the idea. It's gonna be a 3 by 3 little kind of dealio. I just need some more sandstone to create it. Alrighty. So that is the plan. I just need to go get me more sandstone, complete this room, and then we'll have a way in, and then we could actually use the little hole that I crafted, or I guess dug, to get into the base right here. Just sort of, I guess, have a piston, like, whenever I can. What are you? You look like something that I don't want to deal with, for sure. I should have dug the other way, because I want to go in that direction, but I think actually kind of facing this way helps to tell me this is where I came from. And I can always craft, or dig out another hole going in the other direction as well. Right, so let's go get us some sandstone. Try not to die in the process. And we'll see what else we can do. Alright, so what I did is now I've got a tunnel on the opposite side of my home. And so now our base is centered underneath the holy relic. The holiest of relics. Now, for those who don't know what the Waystone does, is it basically lets me respawn here whenever I want to, but I can also use it to teleport to other Waystones. So I think having a base right underneath it will be very helpful. Because if I lose my bed down there, then I can always rely on that as my form of respawning. But I think now that I've used my bed for a respawn point, I'm pretty sure it gets rid of that, meaning if I die in my next bed respawn, I will. So if I die without my next, like, say I make a bed, destroy it, then die, then I will lose that bed respawn, and I won't get that, meaning I will randomly spawn wherever the game chooses to spawn me, and that is a no bueno, not very good. So with the base now set up, actually I have one thing to show you now that should show you is that I decided to collect some water and make an infinite water source, because I'm going to need that for the hot sun. And I also made a kind of small little farm here to make me some sugar cane for paper, so that I can then make matchboxes for the not the regular torches, but the torches that the game gives you when you try and make regular torches, which aren't really the best torches, if I do say so myself. I would like to try and now, with my base set up, go explore and see what I can find nearby. It'd be quite a shame if I died with all my items on me, but with my respawn kind of close, I'm not super worried. Not super worried, but I'm concerned. If any of my items end up in the water, that's it. I'm not getting those items back. Not on my life. Never, ever will I see those again. So what I would like to do is actually use those wood blocks that I just used for torches for a bed, so that I can go make me a bed and then sort of create a temporary base of operations. So let's go see what we can find. It appears we've got a nice little cave here and some very mean fish. They will, I think those fish give me weight and fire lily, and it will be bad news nonsense. Okay, so we got ourselves a little tower here. I think that's a trap tower, if I recall correctly. So the second reason why I have a water bucket is so that I can cool myself down. So we got ourselves a nice little kind of monolith, not monolith, but little statue here. And the game is loading the chunks slower than I would like them to be rendered. Render faster, damn you. Keeping such a hog on my resources. So I'm actually curious what these make. Looks like I can make a mixture, which I have no idea what it does. I will keep that on hand, and I'm beginning to be too warm, so I want to cool down in the water. I need to, need to crouch down in the water, not go up, damn you. Okay, yep. And then just sort of see my temperature thing, kind of like on the bottom, in the center of my screen. You can see that I am cooling down ever so slightly, and that should be good enough to keep me going. So in order to make my way back, my base is just straight behind me, essentially. Just go straight backwards, and I should be able to find my base relatively easy. And it looks like we have found ourselves a pyramid of demise. But I do know that these have relax. These do have mobs in them, which will be really annoying to deal with. So let's approach it from the top. Maybe, just maybe, we can find us some good resources. And this will actually also keep me kinda temperature safe, hopefully. So I need to make sure that I keep my guard up, because these temples can be quite gruesome and not friendly, but that's everything with RLCraft. So we're gonna keep going down until we find ourselves the first floor, and boom, there's the first floor. So the wall is right there, so I'm gonna want to dig around and then start digging down here, Now I hear spiders, and I don't want to do with spiders quite yet. Stairway on the left here. I'm gonna leave an opening so I can kind of see what's over there. So let's see what we've got. Cave spiders. Cave spiders.